Hi everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn. I'll share an incident with you and I'm sure you will agree to it or you will be able to relate to this incident. I remember during my first job, I had to open a bank account and I went to the bank to open the account. So when I went there, of course, there was a big queue. And when my turn came, I was asked to get a form and fill it up and submit it. And trust me on this, I was so confused. I don't know whether I have to take a withdrawal form or a deposit form or an application form or anything else. I was running from counter to counter to understand what it means. Okay. And then finally, I got some help and I was able to fill the form and I was able to submit it. So we all at some point of time has to open a bank account, has to go to bank to deposit some money, to withdraw some money or anything else, right? Any bank related thing or any money related thing, and for which we need to know certain words related to money or the banking system or the finance or budget, right? And these are very specific vocabularies also. So today this incident just came to my mind and I just thought of taking up this topic like money or budget or banking terms, and I'm going to speak about the vocabulary related to money, and I'm going to come up with sentences related to those words so that you know how to use that in your own sentences, and you can come up with more such sentences as well. And the last part, I am going to describe how I manage my budget. Okay. So guys, on that note, welcome back to my channel. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. But if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, quickly subscribe my channel, like and share my videos. Do write your comments in the comment section and do not forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. What you have to do is stay tuned, stay connected, and watch my entire video to master this skill. Let's get started now. So money is a very essential part of our lives, right? We eat, we drink, we commute, we do a lot of things with money. And there are lots of terms which are related to money which we need to know, right? Like keeping the budget in mind, savings, investments, etc. So there are lots of terms we need to know. Whether we are earning or not is not necessary. We get pocket money, we get money to spend somewhere, right? When we are in hostel or we are studying somewhere, our parents send us money. So we need to know how to save the money, how to plan for a budget, etc., etc. So everybody should know the terms related to money. We all open bank accounts, we all have to go to the bank to get loans, etc., etc. There are lots of things related to money we have to do. But if we don't know the terminologies, we don't know the vocabularies, how we are going to understand, right? How we are going to use our money in the best way possible. So that is why today I'm going to talk about the vocabulary related to money, finance, budget, etc. So the first word is budget, a plan for managing income and expenses. When you have an income and how much you spend out of it is called a budget. So that is a plan for your income and expenses. I always come up with a monthly budget. Next is savings. Money that is set aside for future use is called savings. We all do save, right? If we get a pocket money also, even I used to do that, right? When I used to get pocket money to spend when I was studying, so I used to save some for future, like next month probably something might come up, I have to buy that or I have to invest in that, so I keep some money aside, okay, what I can save. So that is called savings. You keep money aside for future use is called savings. You all should have some savings for our future. Next is investment. Spending money with the expectation of earning a profit or making a profit is called investment. So we do invest in a lot of things, right? We do invest in some SIPs or mutual funds or any FDs or any other schemes. We do invest, and otherwise also, right? We come up with a business plan, so we invest in some business plans to gain some profit out of it. So that is called investment. Okay. money spent on something with the expectation of making profit or earning some profit from that is called investment. You can always invest money in mutual funds or SIPs. You can always invest money in SIPs or mutual funds. Okay. Now another important word is deposit. As I told you, when you go to the bank, you have to deposit money, you have to withdraw money. So we need to know what it is. So deposit means the money you are keeping in the bank account. Okay. So when you go there, if you have to deposit some money, you have to take the deposit slip, you have to fill it up, you have to submit it with your money, and then they'll put it in your bank account. So that is the process, okay, of depositing money. You have to fill the deposit slip. Deposit means you have to keep the money in your bank account. Okay, or place money in a bank account. Transferring money online is easier than going to a bank to deposit money. Transferring money online is better or easier than going to a bank to deposit the money. Okay, withdraw. Taking money out of your bank account. Again, when you're going to the bank, you have to fill the withdrawal slip and you have to give it at the counter so that you can collect that money. Okay, what you want to withdraw. You are taking out money from your bank account, whatever amount it is. Okay, you can always withdraw money from your ATM. Or you can always withdraw money through your ATM card. And the term is loan. What is a loan? Money borrowed with the intention of paying it back later. Now, you can take the loan from any financial institution or anywhere, right? Somebody is giving you a loan. If you're taking some gold loans or any personal loan or any car loan or any home loan, etc. from a bank or any financial institution. So you are borrowing money with the intent that you are going to pay it later. Okay, at your convenience. That is loan. Banks provide different kinds of loans. Banks provide different kinds of loans. Now, interest. What is an interest? Money paid for borrowing money. Money paid for borrowing money or earned on deposits. There are two types of interest. One is if you have taken a home loan or a car loan or any personal loan on a certain amount. So when you're paying it later, you have to pay some extra money every month, which is called the interest. The other thing is when you have deposited some money for a longer duration under any scheme or FD or anything else. So if you're keeping that money for a longer duration and you're not withdrawing it, you get interest on that money, which is additional money you are getting on your reserved money or deposited money. So that is also interest. Okay, for example, the interests on home loans are high. The interests on home loans are high. Okay, another very commonly used word related to money is bill. Okay, when we go out to a restaurant, hotel or shopping complex, or we do some shopping, groceries, anything we shop, we buy, there's a bill. We get a bill. What is this bill? It's an amount of money which is owed for goods or services. We buy something, so we owe some money, right, to get that good or services. They provide us with an amount of money which we have to pay. That is called a bill. That amount of money is called a bill for the services or product which we have taken. Every month we have to pay electricity bill. Every month we have to pay electricity bill. Okay. Another word is fee. What is a fee? A payment made for services rather than product. Now there's a difference between a bill and a fee. Bill, either a product, services we pay. Fees is just for services. Services rather than the product. Like if we take any service, right? We take services from an urban company, so we pay the fee, right? We pay that amount of money just because we are taking that services. We go to an advocate or a lawyer, we pay them money for their services. We go to a doctor, we pay them fees. Okay, or school fees or college fees, university fee. Okay, we pay money to get the services. That is called a fee. The school fees are very high nowadays. School fees are very high nowadays. Currency. The money used in a particular country is called its currency. The currency of India is rupee, or the currency of UK is pound. Okay, so these are some of the basic terminologies related to money or budget. Right? So this is all we need to know, what it is called and how we can talk about money. Right? So the last part is I'm going to talk about how I plan my budget. This is a topic I've chosen. I'm going to talk about it. Every month I plan my budget. I come up with a list of expenses and I see what is really necessary for me to buy this month. So basically there are groceries, dairy products, any other miscellaneous expenses. I just include everything. I just come up with a list of everything and accordingly I prepare a budget. So I allot a fixed amount of money to groceries, dairy products and other miscellaneous items. So I allot some money for that and I make sure that I buy those things in that budget. Rest of the budget is for paying the maids or electricity bill or water bill or gas bill, any other bills which we have to pay, which is a fixed amount. I pay that money. I keep a fixed amount for my monthly budget like groceries and all those things which I've just spoken about. And after paying all the bills and keeping money for my monthly groceries and dairy products and other miscellaneous items, the rest of the money I transfer to my savings account. Whatever is there, I transfer to my saving account. And if I have a loan or an EMI to pay, that money also I keep aside. Of course, that goes from my bank account, so it goes directly. So I know what the budget is, how much my EMI is, how much my monthly grocery bills are, how much my fixed bills are, others bills which I have to pay. So I know all these things. So I roughly come up with a budget and I make sure within that budget I spend. If some birthday comes up, if some wedding comes up, if any festival comes up, or if any party comes up, anything comes up, I come up with a budget for that as well, for those things. Or if I have to go on a vacation or go anywhere, when you go somewhere, we have to spend, right? We have to book tickets, we have to go there, we have to travel. So a lot of activity, we have to buy some gifts also if we are going to our relatives or friends or family's place, right? So I make sure whatever is coming in that month, I come up with a budget for that as well. And accordingly, I plan my expenses according to my budget. And within my budget, I try to make sure everything I spend within my budget. That is my priority. So every month I make sure to come up with a monthly budget, and it has really helped me a lot till date. And I do it religiously every month. Starting of the month when we receive the salary, the first thing I do is budgeting, and that has helped me a lot. And guys, trust me on this. I'll also encourage you to do this, to start coming up with a budget. If you're going somewhere, vacation, holiday, or just for fun, anything, just for a movie or an outing, make sure you come up with a budget. That is very essential. For small things, if you come up with a budget, if you're going to a restaurant to eat with your friends or with your family, come up with a budget. You start doing it, it will be there in your head, and every time you will know how much to spend and you will not overspend then. So that is why budgeting is very essential and very much necessary, right? We need to keep money for our future also. We can't spend it endlessly. We need to understand that. So that is why if you start budgeting from small things, it will be very helpful for you. You will always keep in mind things and it will be easy on your pocket also. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this session, and you know next time when you're going to open a bank account, you know what to do and how to come up with a budget, right? So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye and take care.